The Prime Minister
And
not obviously mocking the name India, but saying just because you use India doesn't make you a great patriot. Even the Indian Mujahideen has India, even Simi has India, even the Popular Front of India has India in it. So using the name India per se doesn't change anything. That's the argument GVL says the PM is making. Sushmita Deb.
Yes.
See, first of all, just because a party has an alliance called National Democratic Alliance doesn't change the fact that in the history of India is the most undemocratic party that this country has seen. So this can go about, but what is proved today by Prime Minister Modi talking about the new alliance formed by the opposition parties is the BJP is rattled, that he had to address it. And I want to tell GVL that India, the alliance, has a full form too. And number two, we don't need a certificate from Prime Minister Modi about what is patriotic and who's patriotic and what India stands for. Northeast Democratic Alliance in Northeast is now popularly called Northeast Disaster Alliance. Look at what happened in Mizoram today. Have you seen the number of people that have taken to the streets? Do you know how sensitive the states of Northeast are? They have undone, the BJP has undone the Northeast, what we have done over the last 70 years as a nation to bring back peace to Northeast. That's what the Prime Minister should be talking about. A Prime Minister who campaigns relentlessly in every state election doesn't want to speak in Parliament about a state flag. There's no justification.
BJP's electoral success and the development that you've done in the Northeast was one of the BJP's big achievements. Are you concerned, GVL, that what we've seen over the past 90 days undoes some of what you've been trying to do in the Northeast and could be problematic in the elections next year?
No, Rahul. We are not even looking at that electoral dynamics now. We certainly have a challenging situation in Manipur, and it's nothing. Honestly, this region was had such problems in the past, and for 70 years there was no development. A friend from Trinamool Congress is claiming a lot of development has happened. No, the people of Northeast are experiencing development only in the last 9 years. Sushmita, which development are you talking about? Which there have been accords with practically there has been peace all over Northeast over the last 9 years. But certainly,
this has happened on your watch, which is the point I'm making, that Manipur now undoes some of the good work that you've done in the Northeast. Okay, I want to go across to Rahul.
But you see, Rahul, people do understand. People of Manipur and rest of it's.
The problem with BJP and RSS is you all know nothing about Northeast. You just treat
no, but the real peace was established in Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram.
I want to go across to Rahul Shrivastava, National Affairs Editor. Rahul, you've got the opposition making the demand that the Prime Minister speak and nothing less is acceptable. The Home Minister now willing for a long discussion, willing to speak himself. That doesn't seem to be satisfying the opposition. Is there a possibility that there will be a way out tomorrow, the day after, or are we looking at a washout in the monsoon session?
Rahul, the opposition has found a strategy to get the Prime Minister to speak. Now that the demands of Prime Minister speaking did not succeed. See, primarily, Rahul, one should understand that the rule book does not say that the Prime Minister needs to speak on issues. It is the concerned ministry. If there is a question asked, Home Minister. But yes, it has been a precedent in the past and a tradition that Prime Minister do speak. Manmohan Singh, who did not have a lot of political authority in his party, spoke some 60 odd times on various reasons. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, largely more on motion of thanks for President, addressing while there are some issues like election of Speaker, Deputy Speaker, 30 odd times. The fact is that the Prime Minister is not duty bound to speak on issues which are concerns of different ministry. But the fact remains that the opposition struggling for so long to get the Prime Minister to speak has found a strategy. It's most likely a draft is ready. Most likely tomorrow a no confidence motion can be moved before 10 a.m. because if it needs to get listed or the speaker has to take an opinion on decision on it, no confidence motion gets
But
moved
that's
tomorrow
largely
morning by the opposition
symbolic.
party.
The no confidence motion, the last time it came was in 2003
But
when Atal
Rahul,
Bihari
that
Vajpayee
will
was
make
in
the Prime
government. That will
Minister
get
speak.
hammered in Parliament.
Yes, Rahul, they are not looking at the numeric triumph in this. They are planning that if there is a no confidence motion, the Prime Minister has to speak because it is a no confidence motion against the government we
No, but
lead. And that is why,
is the chair then duty bound to accept the no confidence motion? He can reject the no confidence motion.
Rahul, usually it takes a certain amount of time that if there has been no confidence motion 6 months, the government has proved its majority 6 months ago, then definitely it can be rejected. But if 50 odd members do sign a no confidence motion, it will be a tough ask for the speaker to justify why he is rejecting. So the idea is not a numeric strength, but to get the prime ministers to speak and pin the blame of Manipur and a lapse in Manipur and law and order in the country on the prime minister. That's the ploy. I think that's where the opposition is going tomorrow.